My name is Jane Otieno, and I reside in Ngong.
What happened
Last
last night?
night, I was called at around 9:30 by my nephew, and he told me that the fugitive Kelvin Kang'ethe was in his residence. So he asked his wife to tell me to call the police. So immediately after that, I called the OCS of Ngong, Philip Olekinda, and I told him the story, and he said, "I'm sending you 3 officers to come and pick you up at home with the father of your nephew, to come to and show us the location where the boy was."
What inspired you to do that?
Well, my feeling was that he was putting a lot of people in trouble, and also we are law-abiding citizens, and we wouldn't want to be found with, such things around us. It's not a good thing for us as citizens of this country. So that's why we decided to hand him over. He had been on the run for quite a long time, and even after the Muthaiga incident, we found it a bit odd that he ran away from that station, and we didn't want to put our family again into more trouble.
What is your message to Kenyans?
Kenyans should be careful, and if at all you're having such a situation, it's good to alert the police. Never allow yourself to be kind of allow yourself to suffer in the hands of a fugitive or a criminal or whatever. I feel for the family of the girl. I don't know them, but I feel for them because, murder is murder, and it's not a good thing. Yeah.
My name is Cyrus Otieno, Cyrus Wayaki Otieno. I come from Ngong, where I live with my son, who, although had moved out to allow for repairs of the house, it was here where he moved to that he was approached by this Kang'ethe, who seemed rather desperate. And it was then that my son took it upon himself to call my sister and have her call the police, because he could not call her. He could not call the police when Kang'ethe was listening. So we were picked up from home to come and show them where the flat is. We came very fast, and luckily we found him still here. He was arrested, although he put up quite a fight. The police tried their best to control him. And then he was taken to Ngong police station to await transfer to Nairobi.
During his arrest, what did he say?
I was a bit slight distance, but he was trying to deny at first who he is. And then slowly he found he was overwhelmed because my son identified him positively and said that he's the one who is wanted. So there the police now manhandled him into the car.
You knew Kang'ethe before. What type of a man he is?
I've not met him much. I just saw that he's an aircraft engineer or something. He's got money, it seems, and he likes women. He likes to enjoy his life. So there he was having a good time, even despite the fact that he had killed. So there, and despite the fact that he had caused so many people to be inconvenienced, to be suffered for his own freedom, which wasn't going to take long anyway.
When you was at large, were you as a family, were you worried or what was going on?
First of all, people were being thrown in, people were being harassed, of course, for information about him. And it was these people we were more concerned about than he himself. Although it would be better that he be taken to justice and not left hanging around or getting shot. So I have no sad feelings for him at all, nothing at all. My heart is as dry as it can get.
Okay, my name's Mohammed Hassan. I was born here and I grew up here in Ngong. I've known Martin, the person who gave out information about this. Okay, I knew about the person who gave out the information for the arrest of the USA fugitive. Actually, I've known him since we were young. We have grew up together. He taught me even how to ride a bike. So he's like a brother to me. And what he did yesterday, me as his friend, I'm very proud of him. Because when he saw, he called his aunt, and the aunt called the OCS in Ngong, and they responded very swiftly. Before this person ran away, the police were able to arrest him. So what I will say actually is, my brother here, my friend who helped the police arrest this fugitive, is a hero. And most of us as civilians, when we see police, we see them as enemies, and they are not. So I am proud of my friend, and whatever, there are so many speculation about this and this, but this is the real story that I'm giving. Martin saw the person, my friend saw the fugitive, and he did the right thing. He alerted the police, and the police came and acted swiftly. And also, in terms of the police here in Ngong, I give them a high five, because the way they handled him was very professional. Most of the times the police have been rubbed the wrong way, but this time Ngong police station has set the standard. So what I will say is, whatever happens, I want this to be handled, and these people who have helped in the rearrest of this criminal, they should be treated as heroes. And the police of Ngong, who handled the person like a human, should also be awarded. That's all I can say. Thank you.
And also I think it is in order what we did, because we wanted to also save his life, and to save Kang'ethe's life, by him not being found out there and maybe shot down. We would have preferred him to be found alive and handed over to the US, as per the way the earlier story was. We did not want him to be shot down in broad daylight or wherever it was he was going to be found. And that is why we just had to hand him over the way we did.
So, on your own statement, what can you say about the person who called you? How are you related, and how are you related to Kang'ethe?
The person who called me is my nephew through my brother. And my Kang'ethe is their relative on their other side, on their mom's side, not on our side. So we are very distant. We are not exactly related like that. But my nephew is my brother's son.